What's going on, y'all? Born for Sports. Wild card weekend in the NFL. And I'm here to talk about some Giant news. As we saw, there was some coaching staff changes this week, big ones at that. The rumors were true. Wink is out of here as the Giants and Wink Martindale part ways. Looked a little ugly on the way out, though, man. So looks like the rumors were all true all along. That Wink wanted out. They was having problems with Martindale was having problems with Brian Dable. And it's unfortunate because I said I wanted Wink Martin. But before all of the stuff that came out this week, I said I wanted Wink Martindale back. I thought the defense played pretty good this year, considering the situation with the offensive side of the ball. They weren't great this year, but I felt like they were the strong of the three units on the team, the strongest, and were making some strides with player development and so forth to see if they could become a strong unit down the road. But it sounds like Wink Martindale was very immature on the way out based on these reports that I've read this week, and I'm not happy about it, man, because I actually wanted Wink to stay. And I saw what was going on, and I'm reading all these things and all this, that, and the third, and it looks like he just was like really wanted out of here, for whatever reason it was. He couldn't get along with Brian Dable, and that's the unfortunate part. Dable's no angel in this either, but I just feel like Wink looked worse in this situation than anyone. I mean, he had issues in Baltimore, the same similar type of things. Rumors were coming out about how his attitude was there, and that's what a Super Bowl winning head coach in Jim Harbaugh, and Harbaugh over there. So now it's here, and it's another situation with Wink. Well, I can tell you what, Wink could kiss his head coach and aspirations goodbye, because I don't see how any organization is going to trust a guy that's immature and behaves in that manner like that, with that kind of an attitude to their franchise. I don't see it. But he'll most likely get another head coaching job. Maybe it's Jacksonville. Maybe it's Philadelphia. There's been rumors he wanted to go to the Eagles too. So maybe that's what this is all about. We saw the play sheet against the Eagles the last game of the year. He put 24 hours on the card. Now we know why. He was being an a-hole. Basically he wanted to let everyone to know that he wanted out and he was leaving, no one way or the other. You saw in the press conference with Brian Dable and Joe Shane after the season was over on Monday saying they expected the coaching staff to come back as far as Wink Martindale and Mike Kafka. But it was up to Wink. And he fired the offensive, his best friend, Dable fired his best friend Bobby Johnson off the coaching staff because he saw it was results business. Again, key word, results business. The offensive line has been terrible. And let me just say, thank you. Bobby Johnson is out of here off this coaching staff because the results were bad. The Giant offensive line gave up a record amount of a number of sacks. It was putrid. Not all of it was on the offensive line. Some of that was because of the quarterback play. Any fan of football knows that. But obviously not the results you want. Evan Neal is regressing. The offensive line just did not get better. Besides Andrew Thomas, there's nothing there. Even our rookie center looked like he regressed a little bit down the stretch. So at the end of the day, it's a results business. So for Wink to get mad because Brian Dable told him that he was letting go of his two besties, the Wilkin brothers, who are position coaches for Wink Martindale, it's crazy that he got mad about that and cursed out Dable on the way out and wanted out and left. That's crazy. I mean, that's just straight immaturity, man. It's a results-based business, man. If the offensive line coach isn't getting it done and he's out of here, what makes Wink think that he's high and above everything and nothing can be around him can be changed? That's crazy to me. Obviously he wanted out. So even though I wanted Wink to come back, after all of this stuff I've read, man, you know what? Don't let the door hit you, man. I want players. I want coaches. I want a regime here that wants to be New York Giants. Okay? So if you want to go to the Eagles, go ahead and go, man. It is what it is. Giants will be fine. And I hope they'll get the right defensive coordinator to replace Wink Martindale, who, not taking away from what Wink does on defense, he's a good coach, but he isn't the greatest, and the defense wasn't the greatest. Let's just calm that down. But I wanted him to stay, and he will not be here anymore. So the Giants, on another news, the Giants hired Carmen Briquillo to be the new offensive line coach to take Bobby Johnson's space. You know, the numbers in Vegas were like middle of the pack. So, you know, didn't have a whole lot of like great talent as far as from what I've read over there. I think he only had one first rounder on the line. Middle of the pack results makes you think that maybe if there's some more talent added to the room and to the group, that maybe this offensive line coach can make them elevate and get them better, and the talent that's already there, since we've used a lot of good high draft capital on the offensive line. So we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes. All in all, just disappointing to see how that thing went with Wink Martindale. Just very disappointing to see. You know, Ryan Day was no angel, but clearly Wink Martindale was more the issue, and it's just a shame these two couldn't come together to resolution on that. So all in all, it is what it is. I'll be checking in periodically with Giant News whenever it breaks. By the way, I mean, C.J. Stroud looked great last night against a great a very good Cleveland Browns defense, man. As a rookie, he's just doing his thing. Shout out to C.J. Stroud. Just goes to show the whole Daniel Jones crowd out there who just never wants to blame him for anything and gets mad at us Giant fans who want better results, that it's not always about what's around the team, around a quarterback. Sometimes you have to get the franchise quarterback that can elevate what's around him. And as a rookie, this kid has played great, and shout out to him. And it just goes to show you that if you really think about it and think to yourself, can Daniel Jones really become that player? And you're still in year 6 thinking that? And this kid is already showing in year 1 that he's capable of it. Goes to show you we need a new quarterback for the franchise going forward. But that's a story for another day. So shout out to everybody out there, all of my Giant fans out there, my Section 330 crew, all love. Enjoy Wild Card Weekend, and I'll see you soon. If you like this video, like and subscribe to Born for Sports.